I love to hear the sound of your left, sound of your right. Sounds so good, let me hear it twice.
My name is Milton Jones, and I am the commander of the Springfield chapter of the National Association for Black Veterans. I want to extend a hearty welcome to all of you, and thank you so much for coming this evening. This is the first of a series of community recognition awards that we will be sponsoring. I want to tell you a little bit about NABvets because I'm guessing some of you are hearing about us for the first time. NABvets is a national association that has chapters not only in all the states, but as well as Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. Our national offices are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The men we are recognizing tonight are remarkable in their military and civilian lives. So without further delay, I'd like to ask our MC for the night, Wes Pinkney, who is the secretary of our chapter, to please come forward.
Good evening, everybody. First thing I would like to say, happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you. Bob Hoover is the administrator of the Moose Lodge here in Chicopee. He's been so good to NABvets, and we would just like to thank Bob and his staff and everybody for all of their help. At this time, we're going to bring up Representative Swan, ex-Rep Swan, and Deacon Bernard McCluskey to give the awards out to our 5 recipients. At this time, Ben, would you like to come up, Bernard?
Good evening. Our first recipient this evening is a gentleman that I know through the Elks very well, Mr. Doloff, Mr. Jerry Doloff. His military background, U.S. First Sergeant, retired 28 years ago, Vietnam combat service, tour 67, 66, 67, 1970 and 71. Awarded the Combat Infantryman's Badge, Bronze Star, V with a Purple Heart. Qualified as a parachutist, which means jumper, to those that don't know anything about the air. Can't stop, won't stop, up the hill, down the hill. Also, a senior armor NCO, senior administration, NCO life member, disabled veterans. He was the first CAL to be Association of Benevolent and Protected Order of the Elks of Springfield 61, an American Legion Post 430. Springfield, also the Cavalry Regimental Association. Retired from the U.S. Department of Agriculture in 2005, employed by Bang Broadband Networking Group, file tester for cable systems. Then as a warehouse manager from 2005 to 2008. Selected also to be the Elk Veterans of the Year in 2006. Then chosen in the Springfield Veterans of the Year in 2011. Have been active and a member of the Springfield Veterans Activity Committee since 2011. Resides in Springfield with his wife Cindy and their dogs. Have 2 adult sons, 3 grandchildren. Also reside in Maine, enjoying boating and traveling. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jerry Doloff. NABvets Chapter 00102 of the National Association of Black Veterans is proud to present Gerald Doloff with his first annual recognition award. This award is presented in recognition of the positive contributions you have made to the greater Springfield community and to our nation as a Vietnam veteran. Presented 17 March 2017, the Moose Lodge, 1849, 244 Fuller Road, Chicopee, Mass. We congratulate you, my brother.
I want to thank everybody that came out tonight, especially my brothers that I've had the great pleasure of being associated with. Bernie, Mr. Jones, Tom Hodge over there, Bill Wall, Bob Sweeney, and I wouldn't forget Dan Walsh, who was the first guy to welcome me into the Elks, recognizing my combat infantryman's badge. And Marty, you look good tonight, Bernie. I wish I could look that good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here to join NABvets in the presentations of the awards to these distinguished individuals for their contribution to the greater Springfield community, to their nation, to their state, and their nation. And the award that I'm privileged to offer at this point is to the Reverend Angelo S. Dawson. Reverend Dawson, well, his real name, his full name, that is, I have to tell you what the S is all about too. Angelo Solomon Dawson. He was born in Norfolk, Connecticut. I don't know what year that was now, he didn't tell me. He entered the United States Army in 1966 and served in Vietnam from December 1966 until February 1969. Received an honorable discharge with the rank of sergeant. Reverend Dawson has a Master's of Divinity degree and is the current pastor of the Bethel African Methodist Episcopal Church here in the city of Springfield. He also serves as the president of the Pastors Council. And I just want to, as he come forward, I just want to say this too. He's been active in the Springfield community since he arrived. He's been doing great things at Bethel, and has been playing a major role in the city of Springfield, so I'm honored to even talk about it. So we'll begin with the award. Thank you. Then give it to her. Give it. The award is from NABvets chapter 00102 of the National Association of Black Veterans, which is proud to present this award to Reverend Angelo S. Dawson. Now the wording of it basically is the same, so we won't keep reading it, and you know where you are. You know it, you're at the Moose Lodge in Chicopee. So I'm honored to present this award to you on behalf of NABvets. Thank you for your service, for your contribution, and to the greater Springfield community.
I do want to say thank you. I am so blessed yet to be alive. I woke up this morning and I was thinking to myself, as I look back over the years in Vietnam and how far I've come, and all I could say, I'm grateful to God that I am alive. I would like to at this time to say thank you to all who had anything to do with this. It has taken, put your fingers in your ears, 50 years for me to receive anything that pertained to Vietnam.
The next young man, the recipient, is a gentleman that I've had the honor of knowing in the Springfield community for many, many of years. Daniel M. Walsh. Daniel Walsh, yes, was born 29 November 1941, graduated from St. John's Prep in Danvers, Mass., where he was a member of the All-Star track team. He was inducted into the St. John's Prep Athletic Hall of Fame. Upon graduation from Providence College in 1964, he was commissioned second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps. Upon graduation, reported for duty with Lima Company, 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines in Vietnam. In March '66, he participated in the Operation Utah and was wounded in action. He served as a guard officer at Marine Barracks, U.S. Naval Base, Boston, Mass., later as commanding officer of HQ Company, H&S Battalion, MC Camp, Lejeune, North Carolina. August 1967, he received an honorable discharge as captain. Mr. Walsh earned decorations included the Purple Heart, the Bronze Star with Verse, Combat Action Ribbon, Presidential Unit Citation, National Defense, Vietnam Service Medal, 1 Bronze Star, Republic of Vietnam, Cross of Gallantry, Republic of Vietnam Civic Action, and the Vietnam Medal Campaign with device, 1960 device. In civil life, Mr. Walsh has held several positions: Springfield City Council President, Springfield Exhibition Hall Commission, Park Commission, Springfield Democratic Commission, Springfield Library and Museum, President of Reserve Officers, co-founder of Basketball Hall of Fame Tip-Off Classic, retired director of the Veteran Services for the City of Springfield. Mr. Walsh was the Financial Services and Boudreaux and the Boudreaux Company. Mr. Walsh is married to our City Councilor, Ms. Kaylee Walsh. That makes him a real deal. Kings can't be kings without queens. They have several children. Daniel, 1st Lieutenant Colonel, retired U.S. Marine Bennett Walsh, and Christopher, attorney Michael Walsh, Kaylee Walsh, Mary Lee, Laura Walsh. They are the proud grandparents of 11 grandchildren. Mr. Daniel Walsh. Again, the National NABvets, Chapter 00102 of the National Associations of Black Veterans is proud to present Daniel Walsh with this first annual recognition award. The award is presented in recognition of positive contributions you have made to the greater Springfield community and to our nation as a fellow Vietnam veteran. We thank you.
And he said they were editing those bios.
I couldn't help it.
Thanks so much, and thank you for all my friends and family for being here, and this is a great honor. Catering gave me about an hour speech, which I'll... but I'm just going to say thank you, and I love you all.